So every once in a while, let it be TikTok, Reddit, or in this case, Twitter, you end up in a thread. And it's a beautiful thread where basically somebody that is super knowledgeable in a subject breaks down a subject. Now, if you're familiar with Twitter, you know sometimes Twitter will put, I forgot what the fuck it's called, underneath the original post if the post is full of shit. We had a guy, Kaida, Assassin's Creed being based in Japan and they're not using a Japanese female protagonist is stupid. We know exactly why they're using Yasuke in the message, and it's annoying. It would be dumb as having it based in Africa and deciding to use a white male protagonist. Hold on, fam, because I'm not gonna fake. If they ever did a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen game, I would play as Alan Quartermain. Like, that movie is my guilty pleasure movie. And if you gave me a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen movie, I would be playing as Alan Quartermain in Africa. But that's beside the point. The response actually outratioed the original tweet, which is the response by Salamander, the Slayer of Somerton. That is so cool. Or Salamander 40K. That is even cooler. Yasuke was a retainer. He wasn't even a samurai. Sai. Retainers were kind of a samurai. Feudal Japanese history is very specific hyperfixation of mine. So let me explain the lore here, and then the fun begins. So, first part. When someone says that someone is a retainer, they actually mean someone is I'm going to say kashin, or a member of a clan's kashinden. You can think of a clan's kashinden as basically its standing army, the soldiers it keeps on retainer to fight wars at a moment's notice. That's fucking awesome. That is, and I hope that in the game that this is an actual skin that his character can get, because that's cool and it's also fucking terrifying. Having a samurai wielding his katana and his face painted like that, just swinging around and dominating shit in the battlefield, would be the most terrifying sight to like a poor peasant soldier. Like that poor peasant soldier, which they actually he gets into, or she gets into, since it's technically Salamander. Ashigaru were, in contrast, peasant conscripts. They were levied at an individual's clan needs, and every able-bodied adult within a clan's territory was expected to be capable of answering a call to arms, similar to the way it works in feudal Europe. Moving on. If you were in a clan's kashinden, you were considered a samurai. Samurai during the Sengoku period basically just meant anyone who was a full-time soldier. The idea of samurai as being a rigid military caste that you had to be born into is an invention of the Edo period, which came after. Is this the Warring States period? I know this is the period with Oda Nobunaga where he goes around and he beats like all of the other major families to unite Japan. I just don't know if this is what's known as the Warring States period. Now, to clarify, samurai clans were indeed aristocratic, noble families that you had to be born into. Being a member of a clan's kashinden did not mean you were part of the clan, but you did not need to be part of the clan to be considered samurai. And on Yasuke's armor in the trailer was the symbol of the Oda clan, which I'm familiar with because for whatever reason, I'm a repository for Oda Nobunaga's history, which has a lot to do with oh my god, what was that game? It was a game series on the PlayStation. Onimusha? Oni Hold on, cuz. Like we need to open up a what's the series called? Onimusha? Yes, Onimusha, which that's a series that definitely needs to come back. But these are also the symbols for all of the other clans that inhabited this period of Japan. I wonder if because Tokugawa. Oh, never mind. There's I was like, so there's a general known as Tokugawa who works under Oda Nobunaga. He ends up basically completing Oda Nobunaga's dream. This is his symbol right here, which kind of looks like in three inverted spades that are facing each other. And then this is Nobunaga's sigil on the right hand side, which is fucking cool. Going back, we need to go back right here. The concept of samurai actually predates the concept of samurai clans. The first samurai clans that emerged during the Heian period were just full-time soldiers who became nobles. Samurai then became a form of nobility, but a form of nobility you did not need to be born into. And you've got the Minato no Kuro Yoshimitsu Sato Tadanobu, who's number 2. He's right here. Number 3 is Issei no Saburo Yoshimuri, which is the one with the bony arrow. And then the 4th one is Musashibo Benkai, which is the 4th one at the top. He looks like the monk from... his design looks like the monk from... What is that? I almost called him Hideo Kojima. He's not Hideo Kojima at all. Studio Ghibli. It is the one with the prince and the forest spirit. Because I should know the name of this damn movie. I watch it at least once a year. But currently, I'm stupid. But guess what? That is what Google and the internet is for. Google and the internet exist to answer questions that you just may be stupid about. This is called Princess Mononoke. Here's the funny thing, right? This is where I am on the page. Oh no, it's there. No, it wasn't like that, I swear. The page was like this. The page was like this when I went to grab and drag it. Princess Mononoke. He looks like the monk from Princess Mononoke. Let's see. Continuing, Yasuke served as Oba Nobunaga's kosho, which was a personal servant slash bodyguard to a busho, or the samurai equivalent of a general or lord. Kosho critically were considered samurai. Yasuke was a samurai. So are we going to claim Oda Nobunaga invented woke DEI now or what? That's fucking hilarious. Also, the following meme, which is who's Yasuke? I bet they can't even spell his name right. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah. Going into this, I did not know anything about Yasuke's story. I don't even think I watched the Netflix series because I didn't hear good things about it. But it's like I said before, I really don't care if he's in it. Like, okay, sure, I would have liked a Japanese protagonist kind of like Jin. But to be quite honest, if I want a Japanese protagonist like Jin, I could just go play Ghost of Tsushima. What I care about is the gameplay. Also, what I care about is the fact that I'm hoping both characters, both Neo and Yasuke, play completely different. Where she's the more traditional assassin, and he's the bruiser like Cassandra from Assassin's Creed, or not Origins, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm hoping that is the case. I really want that to be the fucking case. But it's super dope that, this guy basically, or girl, or they, or them, took time out of their day to basically break that. Oh, I was right. Ha! See? Took time out of their day to basically break down the entire, just condensing the story so that people were able to absorb it and take it in, because this was viewed more than 4.4 million times. Like I said, he completely fucking outratioed the dude that was just mad for no reason. Like, I'm not mad. I await gameplay so that I can be Ubisoft disappointed. It's like I'm not mad that Yasuke or the Black Samurai thing. I don't care about that. I care about gameplay. And Ubisoft has let me down multiple times. So I'm waiting for the eventual Ubisoft disappointment. But I'm really, really hoping and really, really pulling for this game, because I've essentially been waiting for, I would say, since Assassin's Creed... No, I've been waiting since Assassin's Creed Revelations, which was the last one with Ezio. I've been waiting since that game for a Assassin's Creed game to be set in Japan, or for Assassin's Creed game to be set in China. Either or. The China one was a handheld game that I didn't play because people said it wasn't really good. I think it was the side-scrolling one. But finally getting a open-world Assassin's Creed game set in Japan, it has the potential to be dope as fuck. especially if the open world is more polished than what we got in both Odyssey and Valhalla. But we're waiting around to see. I hope you guys enjoyed this little small Twitter history Yasuke retainer samurai deep dive that we just got. And yeah, then what you think? Comment down below. Bye.